Everyone, jelly beans and resin. Guess what Easter project I'm gonna make? Keep on watching. I'm starting with this Dollar Tree 2-tier mold that I found up at the Dollar Tree, and they have it in 3 different colors: white, pastel blue, and pastel green, but I figured the white would be the best because I'm going to be putting colorful jelly beans in it. And it was super easy to set up, and it folds down real easy. On the bottom there's a little groove for the one piece to go into, and then it's a simple latch that locks in so that you're not worried about it falling down. And then the exact same for the top one. It has a little groove that you slide the metal bar into and a latch. It's just really easy to set up. It stands up real nice. It's not tipsy at all. It seems real sturdy when it's standing up. And then here it is. You can see the little bunny ears at the top. I think that looks really cute, don't you? So next I just used some rubbing alcohol and went ahead and cleaned up both of the trays real well. And when I was looking at it, I did notice a couple spots that I don't know if it was from the welding, but there looked like there was a couple holes that resin might leak through, and I just put some painter tape on the other side, the underside of it, to make sure there was no leaks. And then I took 2 14-ounce bags of jelly beans. So I used just under 2 14-ounce bags and spread them in the bottom of each of the trays. If you use the full-size jelly beans, it's just too tall. So you really need to find the small jelly beans. And I filled up the bottom and the top tray, and you'll see me kind of pushing them down because sometimes they'll when they come out, they'll be standing up. You really have to have them lengthwise in there for you to be able to cover it with the resin. I did spend some time pushing them down so that they weren't standing up straight, and it's in your best interest to remove some of them so they're not so jammed in there. Otherwise, when you push one flat, another one stands up. The resin I'm using for this project is Bond Crafter resin. And I did test it on some jelly beans in a little mold first, just to make sure it wouldn't run. It's in your best interest. If you've never used something before and you're worried about it running, do a little test on it and put some heat on it, even though we're not supposed to use heat on molds, just to make sure the colors aren't going to run or anything. And once I was sure it wasn't going to run, I went ahead and dumped the resin on top of the jelly beans. And you can see some of the jelly beans sticking up. I was using a toothpick. It took me a long time to turn them all sideways so that none of them would be sticking up above the resin. And I think there was still a couple. I even ended up mixing up more resin, and there was a couple jelly beans that were larger, and I ended up having to pull those out of there. It took me a little while working with it to try to get everything nice and flat. I did use the kitchen torch to get rid of the bubbles. I ended up moving this onto the floor because it seemed to be a little bit unlevel on that table, and I did end up taking some of the jelly beans out because having too many was making them stand up the wrong way. So I had to remove some of the jelly beans and push a few more down. So the Bond Crafter resin work time is 35 to 40 minutes. It takes 12 hours before you can touch it, 24 hours for a full cure, and you can usually pour it just under 1/2 inch, although I have poured it deeper. Hey everyone, so this is my little bunny tray. I put some little trinkets on it, but I'm going to take them off so that you can see how bright and pretty it is. So this was done with tiny jelly beans and Bond Crafter resin, which is right here. And let's see how bright and pretty that is? Oh, I just love it. I think it's such a cute idea. And $5 from the Dollar Tree comes in white, pastel blue, and pastel green, I believe. So it was all done with the Bond Crafter resin, and we're doing a giveaway. 3 people are going to get 2 gallons of Bond Crafter resin. So in the comments, along with your comment, write Bond Crafter resin, CRAFTOR resin in capital letters, and there's a way to do a random drawing where it picks so many names, and you will be sent 2 gallons of Bond Crafter resin, 3 people. And I will notify you right on YouTube, and then you can email me your address and everything once you get it. So do not accept any emails or comments from anybody other than me, and you'll be able to see that it's me because there's a lot of scammers out there. So anyway, capital letters, Bond Crafter resin in the comments, and you'll be eligible to get 2 gallons of Bond Crafter resin, 3 people. So anyway, back to the video. So it turned out really cute. The jelly, so make sure, so the jelly beans, the regular size jelly beans are too big. So you have to get the tiny jelly beans. They are about half the size. I got this at Publix, but not everybody, has a Publix. So I don't know, by the time this video comes out, the Dollar Tree will probably have its Easter stuff out, so you could check out up there or in some of the other stores. But anyway, so tiny jelly beans. I hope you guys enjoyed the project. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. If you are not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Ring the bell, and you will be notified every time I upload a new video, which is at least once a week, sometimes 2. Facebook page, come join us over there. An amazing group of people willing to help you. No question is too silly. Join us over there, and I hope you guys all have a great day. Oh, I didn't show you my t-shirt. Thanks for watching.